Yeah, what's happening? It's like sometimes when you're going through things, it's if you just think about what you would appear like to someone else that perceived you when you were in a certain state of mind, let's say. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at a person and say they were crying and full of tears, do you know how to discern the difference between tears of pain and suffering and lamenting versus the tears of joy? I mean, there is a difference, but I mean, I don't know. They can look the same, dude. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some pretty drastic displays of emotion in my time where someone lets out a wail. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or even like when the Indians told their oral history, it said they talked in a deep tone, a guttural tone. You know what I'm saying? They got all serious. You know what I'm saying? Basically, in other words, but there is a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes, hey, yes, I weep and lament. Not because I'm like, oh man, I hate my life, man. This or that. It's like this. I hate how life has become. Not because there's a lot wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? And that shows, hey, that I care. You know what I'm saying? I care for the animals that are dying. I care for the children, the poor children. You know what I'm saying? I care for my family, my poor deceived family as well. You know what I'm saying? We've all been tricked. You know what I'm saying? We've all been tricked. If you don't believe you've been tricked, you've been tricked. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it works. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes by observing things, you would think, oh, that's depression. No, it's not depression. It's just uh it's what happens to a spirit, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Inside of your body, and it's attached to it's attached, man, to what's going on in the world. So the fact that your spirit's alive, you would lament and wail and cry out. You know what I'm saying? Because your soul is feeling it. The spiritual state of everything, the above, below, all that. You know what I'm saying? And right now it's so late, man. God is really, I know He's working. I've seen it. And I knew it because of this. You know what I'm saying? Having these experiences of lamenting. And also, at times I get tears of joy too. You know what I'm saying? Which is hard to explain to people because they wouldn't see it. They'd be like, man, what do you got to be happy about? You know what I'm saying? It's, they're missing something. Its appearances, man, are so deceptive, man. That's even what Jesus said, walk by faith, not by sight. So I mean, there's something to that. There's also perception, which is seeing things that can't be seen with the eyes, and then spiritual things. If you have spirit, you can see things that are invisible that other people cannot. And there's things they just wouldn't understand. They just ain't gonna get it because I guess they're not meant to, because they don't want to broaden their understanding to the whole scope. And that's one of the ways right there that you can if you can discern between tears of joy and tears of lamentation. You know what I'm saying? Some people cannot. You know what I'm saying? Because when you cut off the spirit to such an extent, you might become sociopathic. You know what I'm saying? Like straight, totally, uh, not even human to, or not even a man no more, or a woman. Just you're like a creature. You know what I'm saying? Like a destroyer. Uh, and they wouldn't understand these things. You know what I'm saying? Or they would see them as like things like that's weakness, that's psychological weakness. But it's really not. You know what I'm saying? It's actually that shows that these people still have a spirit and a soul and a conscience sometimes. And they're actually tapping into what's really going on. They're seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll go either way. Lamentation and joy. Because at the same time, all these things that we've been talking about are true. You know what I'm saying? Which the bad's true. If the bad's true, that also means that the good's true. So this is where you get them tears of joy. You know what I'm saying? and thankfulness and appreciation. This is where that comes in, and then you start to care about the other people, and it's like you're okay. So it's like, hey, what's holding you? What do you need, buddy? You know what I'm saying? Uh, and I think that's ultimately what it's about. It's about moving, uh, moving straight way in other people's lives for good. You know what I'm saying? Or helping. You know what I'm saying? Or just sometimes putting a hand on the back while someone's crying will help. You know what I'm saying? Or giving someone a hug, or just telling them something good, encouragement. You know what I'm saying? And set their heart at ease. Just these little things like that do help all society. I'm telling you, just like bad deeds are contagious, fear is contagious, but love, man, is just more powerfully contagious. It just does. It keeps going, just like the evils keep going. You can do your best to, set it right when you with what's within your ability, and you know what I'm saying. And then you can just covering up your own when you're helping with others. You know what I'm saying? It's like he who saves souls is wise. He who convinces, that a man of the error of his ways hides a multitude of sins. So I mean, that's his sins that he would have committed in the future, and it helps atone for your own, and it shows that you love your brother, you love the truth. You're always, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Encouragement and love, and in truth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, see, it's like the uh uh yeah, just I think I said what I needed to say.